here, so that way everything is functional. I think it was like there. That worked out well last time. I don't know. Screw it. Whatever. Let's get the game going. Let's do it. Hi, I'm Enviroboy. This is my channel. I don't know. I'm trying to be better about doing like intros for the sake of VODs. Why are you looking at me like I'm a psycho? Kitty. You know this is what I do. I sit here and I talk at a computer screen. I know. Why are you looking at me like I'm a weirdo today? I mean, I am, but I don't understand why today suddenly you're making it known. I know, Kitty. Such a good kitty. Oh, that's so nice. Sweet little kitty. You know, she's off camera. But she's like trying to nap and stuff, so I don't want to bother her right now and shove a camera in her face or lift her up and put her on my lap, because it'll definitely piss her off. Alright, oh wait, hold up. You guys probably want to be able to see what I'm playing here, don't you? There we go. Alright, now we're up and running. Alright. Let's resume where we left off. Oh, now she's going to be on my lap. What a good kitty. What a good kitty. My little sweetheart. Alright. Ah, boy. I am so glad that it is my weekend. I stood up after doing my... Oh, wait, hold up. After doing... after doing the writing stream there, I stood up to... okay, why am I not in control of anything? Here we go. Thank you. Great. I stood up to just, you know, like go to the bathroom and get something to drink, and my legs were just not working. I am so incredibly sore and stiff right now. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, back from the female camp, okay? Oh, dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Werlock camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't. Unless I go into blood rage or something. It's fair. That's fair. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there. I gotta go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the blood pack before this happened. I think I'm gonna stay here instead. Or not Darg. What a Darg. Krogan have four balls. That's, you know, I mean, some of us are better endowed than others. Krogan better than the rest of us because they're more man than the rest of us. I don't know if I would say I'm jealous. More so it's just like a sense of like, good for them. You know, good for them. They earned it. Alright, mark that one as red. Prototype recovered. Project Firewalker. Oh, yeah. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Casey and Dr. Oloy investigated. EDI has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Despite Mr. Casey's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how the Geth are tracking Dr. Casey, so be careful. Oh boy. Why do the Mass Effect ones have less than the D&D ones? I think it's because the D&D is more niche. Like, I don't think there are a whole lot of people that do streaming of just like homebrew writing and dungeon making and stuff like that. So there's just not as much competition. There's a million people streaming video games out there. So that's what I always figure. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely true that my writing streams are the more popular of all of my streams. Anyone else having issues, lady?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now.
Good. Now shut up and leave me alone.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
All right, let's see here. What kinds of fun things are there to do here? Only 75% done. That's just unacceptable. We gotta explore this planet. And you know what that means. Oh, that's right. This was the one where I was out of probes and I was deciding whether or not it was worth it to come back. Let's see here. Let's see here. Promise you're gonna flirt. I mean, I'm not gonna twist your arm about it. You really don't have to feel obligated. Oh boy. Aside from the obvious probe lines, yeah, it's fair. It's like it really is just like it's the lowest of all hanging fruit at that point, right? Like it's just not. It's really just not even worth it. Buy the probes. What? There we go. Jeez. My word. Okay. Okay. Fine. I won't go back. It marks it as 100%, so I'll call it good enough. I'll grit my teeth and I'll not go probe all of those planets. But it's not. I'm not making a habit of it. Let's see here. Okay, so at the Citadel we can help Garrus, and we can recruit the Master Thief, and then Ilium has a whole poop ton of stuff to do. We can go help Tally. We can go to disable the false signal. Gosh, there's so much to do. There's so many things that we can do. Let's see. Clearly malnourished when it comes to flirt. Basically obligated. I mean, if that's going to be your, if you decide that's your cause in life, then who am I to stop you? I question the necessity of it. Yeah, hell yeah, we're going to help Jack. Jack is rad. It took me a while. The first time I ever played it, it took me a minute to warm up to her. But like I over the course of Mass Effect 2 and 3, I grew I've grown quite fond of Jack. Alright, here we go. Everything okay, see now here we are. Here we are. Probing planets. Everything feels right again. This is what life was missing. It's like genuinely I find this type of stuff like meditative to a degree. Just like sitting here and enjoying harvesting the stuff. Yeah. I think in 3, I'm with you. I liked her, especially after her character improvement and her character arc in 3. I don't necessarily want to say that they made her more likable, because I think they did a good job of keeping the essence of her character. But she's one of the characters that over the course of 2 and then 3 exhibited a whole lot of character growth. And that's always something that I really enjoy in characters. Like I like when you can see logical sense of sensible growth. I don't really like it when they ham fist growth for the sake of just changing things. But if a character is actually given a good arc and they respond in a realistic manner to whatever they experience and demonstrate growth, I always really like that. So yeah, I'm with you. The growth in her character in Mass Effect 3 was good, and it really did make me more fond of her in 2. Okay, so the love interests. Are we talking about for this run through or in general? Because in general, all of them. I've gone through the gauntlet for all of them. Well, I guess I shouldn't say all of them. For most of them, any of them that I was even slightly interested in, I've done. This time around, we did. We went with Liara on the first one. We went with Liara on the first one, and I still haven't decided if we're going to follow the stay loyal to her arc, since she's not really an option in 2, or if we're gonna play around a little bit. But if I could only pick one, are we okay? So again, are we talking about we're talking about the context of over the course of all 3 of them, or each game separately? Start the scanner, because having to think about who's available throughout the entire arc is different than necessarily who's just available in 1 and available in 2 and 3 and all that kind of stuff. There we go. Oh, all done, kitty? Or no, are you just adjusting? Okay. She's not sure yet. She saw something interesting out the window, and oh yeah, we gotta go check that out. Okay, see you, kid. All right, let's see here. That's it. Clearly, no one grabs it. Well, I wouldn't say it that way. I just mean what's the I guess I'm just looking for clarification on what the nature of the question is here. Like, are you saying if I had to pick one love interest over the span of like the entire Mass Effect series, of like all of them are available, or like for one, like for like of the selection in Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect 2? Like that's what I'm looking for here. I wanna make sure I know what the answer or know what the question is. Can't answer properly if you don't know what the question is. Let's see here. Let's go in here. Best one. Okay, I see what you're saying. Just the best one. Like essentially, you're asking who's my Mass Effect waifu is what you're after here. Is what I'm gathering. I guess. I mean, so like in terms of like if we're just talking personality, I guess when I think about like who of them would be the most realistic for me to be interested in, it would probably be Tally. But I don't know. I feel like that's like there's so much that goes into it, and even then, like I don't know. Maybe I think about it too realistically, but it's like I wouldn't say any of them are exactly perfect personalities for me. But I guess if I had to pick one, I would go with Tally for myself. I think she's an interesting character. I think she shows a lot of growth over the course of the series. And she's also one of the least abrasive personalities, which if we're talking about like, long-term commitment, who do you want to spend the most time with? Someone who is generally amicable and not very aggressive or abrasive in personality is a better fit for me. So I guess that's my answer. Final answer. Lock it in. No phone a friend. No no ask the audience. Final answer. God, how many freaking things of minerals are on this planet? This thing looks like a damn pincushion. It's like I haven't been probing this thing. I've been giving it acupuncture. Oh, there it is. Bam. Boom, depleted. All right. 80%. I think that just means the only one left is Pragia for Jack here. Let's go ahead and get some probes just in case, because I don't know if this is one. No, we just land on this one. Okay. We're gonna mess this place up. Oh, we do have Zaid's alternative thing. Ooh. I don't know. Do we like crimson or yellow? Do we like ketchup or mustard, Zaid? Is the question here. You know what? Honestly, we're kind of drifting towards the goth team vibe here, so I think we got to go with the crimson for him. But I want to take Grunt. It doesn't really matter. I'm just picking his outfit because really I want to take Grunt because I like I've said it before. I love the idea of Jack and Grunt just being like buds and like doing the Legolas and Gimli thing of like competition of who can get the most kills in any situation. Keth Cup. I don't believe that was one of the options, but I appreciate the input. Editors on leave. Yeah. Tell me about it. Every day of my life. Okay. Yeah. I've been wanting the cryo ammo for a while here. Improved. Yeah, we're gonna go with the improved. Fuck the squad. The squad can do whatever they want. I don't give a shit. All right.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad?
Jack is such a gentle person.
Or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere.
All right.
Except at your landing zone.
Oh.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here,
Those
Shepard.
decks. How dare they have good product quality control?
Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, Jack, cool it,
I'm fine.
crazy bitch.
Okay, let's get on the ground.
That's okay. Yeah, you're psycho, Jack, but I love you. That's how we like you. Landing and landed. All right. Okay, let's see. I don't want that open. I want this open. Oh, here we go. We're supposed to go down this way. Clearly.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Okay, Jack. I feel like I remember this one is actually a pretty heavy mission as far as like story goes.
I think they brought new kids in these containers.
Cause like like you go through all of Jack's memories with her and stuff, and it essentially talks about like a prison for children.
The elusive man requested operation.
It's pretty messed up.
They were sneaking around behind the elusive.
Do we?
He didn't say what they were hiding from.
Doesn't give us really a good solid map of this area. We just kind of have to wander.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Oh, Jack, you scary. I mean, I don't blame you, but you're scary. Ride or die, though. We're a team. We're a squad. What am I hearing? I don't remember there being zombie noises. Oh, that's right. It's just because this place is overrun with these little gremlins here. Hold on, let's just get something that's got a bit more. There we go. Easy enough. Varen ain't got nothing.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my sight.
Did you win?
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Yeah, I will say too that this loyalty mission does a really good job of offering a fair bit of context to Jack's character and why she would be so abrasive in personality.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Oof.
Understood. I'll
It's
begin the...
messed up considering it was a place with kids.
I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Mm-hmm.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Jack is mad. Well, and the thing that's funny about it too, though, is like Jack gets really pissed off, almost as if you're accusing her of something. It's like it's possible for you to still be a victim, even if things were different than you perceived. Like no one's faulting you for what happened here, considering the history. But like her natural tendency is to be like super defensive about it, and that's like, I don't know. I don't know enough about psychoanalysis to know what that would mean about someone, but I think it's an interesting point of notice.
They've seen us.
Oh, hey, look at actual, like, you know, two-leggers. Boop. Boop.
Getting up close.
Boop. Pink. Pink. Nice. Good job, team. We did it, team. Yeah. Ugh. Alright, fine. Oh, I don't know if that finished him.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were a part of.
Oh, is it not gonna let me? Does it count it as failed because I got shot while I was trying to?
And I made it out alive.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's lame. That's lame. Alright, I guess we're going through this door now. Open the door, gotta open the door. Open the door. Going slow for dramatic effect. Let's see what other baby murdering things they were up to here.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Hey, Jack, you're the one who was bringing it up. All right, yeah, you're the one who was talking right there. I'll listen to you if you need me to, but you're the one who started the combo. Man, I need to find some ammo. Oh, we want these out again. Go. I'm guessing there's not really going to be any ammo to find in the small child barracks. Yeah. Yeah, this is...
Kids here?
Yeah, this is a really twisted kind of setup that they present for us here. This is definitely one of the storylines in this game that really does not offer up a whole lot of gray area for debate. Some of them do. Some of the storylines do offer up gray area, but this one just doesn't.
My cell was on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Yeah, this one's definitely a mission meant to,
I must have come through here when it broke out.
yeah, like see with the
But I don't
chairs and all
remember.
that stuff.
This is a bad place.
Ugh. Yeah, no, there's no gray area. This one. This is explaining the origin story for the brutal personality that is Jack, and there's not really a whole lot else going on here. All right, let's hack it. Oh, I missed one of them. There we go. That one. Come on, where are you? Give me what I need. There we go. That one. And then. Come on, give me what I need. There it is.
This might be useful.
Sweet. Alright, let's see. Anything else? What else can we learn?
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, actually, when you think about, especially in Mass Effect 2, but really throughout the entire series, how... Oh, we're in trouble.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. Promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste.
It's kind of amusing.
Fine, put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
Would have been funny if they had given us the chance to,
What are you doing here?
like, really talk him down
Then we'll see.
and just cut a deal with him.
Kill them on my own.
Alright. Well, I guess we're doing this. But yeah, like I was starting to say, it's interesting how really, like, there's a very strong motif of, like, research and experimentation on living creatures in Mass Effect. You know, like, most of the plot lines revolve around that in some way, shape, or form. You know, even when you think about, like, the major plots of the game as of the series as a whole, right with the Reapers coming in and trying to abduct and harvest all intelligent life and stuff like that. Like there's like even that kind of follows this idea of like of research, experimentation, and all that kind of stuff. And it's interesting how they kind of are able to make such intense, complex, and lengthy games on really that one sort of premise alone to explore. I don't know. I don't really have a.
Only room left is my old cell.
It's kind of neither here nor there, really.
In there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway.
But it's
Might as well
interesting.
be on his corpse.
It's an interesting thing to observe, I think, about this series, and I think it kind of tells you what the headspace of the writers was as they were working on creating these games. Oh, for goodness sakes! There we go. Okay. Down there. There we go. Yeah, like it's definitely an obvious theme that kind of follows the games all the way through, motif, if you will. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that's interesting, but I thought that was interesting. I still do think it's interesting to consider that. All right, here we go.
Come out. We know you're here.
Hey, buddy.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Ooh. Subject 69. The best subject.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but
I want to see if they do a close up on his face
it
again.
doesn't forget you.
Hold on. I want to see.
It follows
Look at they
you.
made him missing his front teeth.
Mercs and came back
I don't know if they did that on
so
purpose
year ago.
or if that's just a weird graphical thing, but he's
Rebuilding
missing his
piece
front
by
teeth.
piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans.
Like he doesn't
I'm
lisp like you would
restarting the
expect
Telton facility.
of someone missing their front teeth.
Beautiful.
But yeah, no, from like a different angle, they definitely made him missing his front teeth. That's interesting.
Justify what happened by using it?
Yeah.
You do the same thing to new kids.
I mean, it could be a graphical error, but like,
Somewhat bought from
I feel like if it were a graphical error, it would pop up more often, right?
Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates.
Because like they use the same model, just with like different skin tones and stuff for a lot of their NPCs.
Are you nuts?
But
Lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him.
but yeah, I don't know. I just noticed it. It's just goofy. It's kind of weird.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
I mean, if he was around during like no, don't do it.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from
But like it would make sense if he was there during like this big uprising and like alive during all like through all those torments and stuff. So why am I looking at his teeth? Well, cause like his teeth, like it zooms in on his face. I'm not like looking at him, but they're there. All right, let's see here.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute.
I don't understand why you think it's weird to look at someone's teeth. It's one of the most defining features of the human face. It's like one of the top four noticeable things. Nose, eyes, mouth, and ears. Those are like the features of the face. It's a quarter of the face is the mouth and teeth. Alright, let's see here.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed. But it's all
I feel like, can't we like learn stuff about it here? Yeah, we
Being with
can
this
like get
table
some
for
expose
everything,
from her.
It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
It was okay, Jack.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Then why did we come back here? I don't understand.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. never did me good.
Yeah, she's extremely complicated. Well, I mean, like, I guess I don't even know that I would say she's complicated. She's just very tormented. And, like, I actually think that's pretty obvious. Like, you can tell that her personality has been shaped by her experiences in life, and that there's a lot of conflicting nature in her because of that.
One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him.
Boom.
Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Okay. I think they were all, like, bored. Do it. Do it. Kabloomers. Do it. 100%. Only it's spelled D-E-W the way he says it. Do it. Do it. Kid him. Oh, game, don't freak out on me. There we go. All right. Now, Jack's going to be more loyal, and that's great. So we can come over here. Yeah, now you got it. Now you got it. Do it. All right. Nothing there. There's the armor upgrades. That's right. We got the biotic damage. Research that, of course. Anything else? Research that. You betcha. Anything? No, that seems to be it. Yep. Let's see here. Heavy weapon ammo. Hell yeah. Search that. What else was there? Subject 0 biotic boost. Yeah, you're welcome, Jack. Hell yeah. Alright. Jack is gonna just murder everything immediately. Do we have any unread messages? Kelly wasn't saying anything to me. I guess not. Grunt and Jack. Yeah, for sure. Like I say, I always imagine them as being like Legolas and Gimli. Just like racking up kills and making a competition out of it. Legion is awesome. I love Legion. I think Legion is a fascinating character. I'm always just kind of fascinated with the concept of like hive mind knowledge and stuff in general, though. So like, I never really stood a chance when it comes to, you know, when it comes to a character like Legion and whether or not I would find Legion amazing or not. Let's see. Okay, well, I gotta at least get. Okay, here's the compromise. Here's the compromise. I have a full load. I have a full load of probes ready to go. Once they're out, I'm just going to finish. Like, I'll just go over and quickly do them so we can get the 100%. And that's so I've only used 30 probes. Only used 30 probes. That's it. Let's see here. Artwork of the Mass Effect characters is D&D characters. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Yeah, if you find it, you should put it on the Discord for sure. For sure, that'd be rad. Let's see here. Tefnut. Interorbit. Start the scanner. Yams. Everyone loves yams. Oh hey, look, element 0. That's like the one element that like you're always kind of short on in this game. So whenever I see a planet with it, I always make sure to milk it for all it's worth. 100%. Yeah, there we go.
Probe away.
Gotta get that element 0. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, pow. I guess we'll grab that one.
Away.
It's gonna want me to grab that one. And then let's see here. Mass Effect Dragon Age crossover. I mean, that's kind of the same thing, right? Dragon Age or D&D, kind of same thing, at least aesthetically. But yeah, no, put it on the Discord. I'll check it out later today. That sounds rad. I'm into it.
Launching probe.
Oh my goodness gracious! Why would they call this a moderate planet? Look at all of the things. It's a damn pincushion. This planet was rich at least. This is ridiculous. Classification system makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. Miranda's 11 out of 10. I see Miranda just doesn't do it for me. She just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. I've always been the odd man out on Miranda. Like, I think character-wise she's interesting, but other than that, she just never really does it for me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Poor. There we go. Finally. Sheesh. All right. Backing out. Backing out. All right. Calabsha. All right. Let's see here. Cortasi. Let's see what we got in here. Enter the system. Oh, wow. Is there like only one planet here? Neat. That'll be quick. Start the scanner. Only moderate. Boo.
Launching probe.
Alright. Although, as we saw with that other one, moderate could mean like 8 million lumps or none. You just never really know. I don't think the game really even understands its own ranking criteria, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's see. Come on. There we go.
Probe away.
There we go. Finished it. Finished it. Now it's poor and not worth my time. The poor are not worth my time. Alright. Just practicing for when I eventually strike it rich and become a billionaire like I'm destined to be. Not through any like hard work, just by some weird stroke of luck in some way, shape, or form. But once I'm rich, I need to work on, having just a generalized disdain for all other living beings, that aren't as stupid rich as me. Alright, sure, why not? Let's just work our way, walk our way across the galaxy here. Let's go ahead and go back here because we got stuff to take care of. Because this is part of the DLC here. Firewalker. Who's the Firewalker? Walks on fire. Alright, we'll go there in a minute. First, let's check this out. Start that scanner. Moderate. Okay, shouldn't take too long, though. Although, again, shouldn't take too long does not mean that it won't take long. They get kind of goofy with their mineral spikes in this game. Oh, oh. There we go. Ooh, that's a good one. That's because that's going to get crossed over into some of the other ones, too. Ah, now it's poor. All right, well, forget that then. Oops, dang it. Hate when I do that. Hate when I press escape to go back. Alright, here we go. Enter the orbit. Okay, so there are
Probe away.
apparently some deposits, but
Found something.
you know what? Let's just go ahead and land. Just go ahead and land. I'll do it. Kind of hurts me to ignore some of these things, but let's just do it. All right, let's take Tali. I don't know. I like the Tali and Garrus matchup. They're like the OGs, They're just super rad as a team. So yeah, let's do it. Plus, I don't know if we've actually used Tali on our team now that we got her now that we have a new outfit for her. I don't know that I've seen her, or at least paid attention. That's not true, actually. I have 100% used her with that new outfit. I just like her new outfit. I think it's rad. Let's get that Incinerate going up there. Let's do that one. Alright. Gonna do some firewalking. Yeah. Yay. This is ridiculous. I was told this was a Firewalker situation, and here I am on snow. Unacceptable. Alright. I'm really not a fan of the sound effect they gave to the thing once you, finish the research. That weird grinding noise. Not a fan. I'm well aware of this. Well aware of this game. Do not need to get all up in my face about it. go. I like that these are missions are just entirely like time trial races, and that's it. Like, there's nothing else significant about them. Like, I don't know why. I think that's kind of silly. Like, you go down, do a little track, and then somehow that translates to a mission and advancement. I don't really get it, but hey, you know what? Here we are. There we go. Do 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 do. Well, where's our next one? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, just get up there. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm getting there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh my god. This guy is as annoying as the seatbelt alarm in your car when you're just like moving from one parking space to the next. Because you gotta, like, I don't know, avoid metered parking tickets or whatever. It's like, I understand that you're programmed to do this, but also I know more than you about the situation, so please be quiet and leave me alone. Almost there. I know, we're almost there though. Only one more. One more. It's hot. It's the opposite of hot around here. Where's that last damn? There it is. There it is. Yeah, no, it is the opposite of hot here.
That should do it.
Boom. There we go. That was a super complex mission. I'm super glad that we took the time to do it. Boom. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Almost went over my head. Almost went over my head, but I managed to grasp that little flirt.
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Let's see here. Pragia. Yeah, I dumb them down quite a bit for my sake. It's appreciated. You can't get too sneaky with these things, otherwise it won't have the effect because I won't know. All right, Commander Shepard, contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. Few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. I don't know that all sounds like it really actually compensates for the messed up experiments on children that were being done there, but okay. Project Firewalker. Commander, a very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. Excuse me, I apologize. That was a gross burp. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There's no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. Damn it! Boom. Do I ever run official D&D comment or only homebrew? I primarily do homebrew, but I have done official modules and stuff before. The hard thing about yeah, no, I knew what you were getting at. The hard thing for me with modules is I find it is harder for me to ad lib and improvise when players are trying to go off script. When players are trying to go off script from whatever like the explicit stuff in the module is, like it's harder for me to just kind of riff with it because the module I'm not as intimately familiar as the stuff that I created, and so I'm always afraid that I'm going to accidentally cross myself up and improvise something that will then get in the way in the future, and I didn't mean to. So yeah, you really have to kind of railroad them and push them in the right direction, which isn't always the worst thing depending on the group and what they're interested in. But for that reason, I always like homebrew just because it's a little bit easier for me to sort of just react and just kind of make something up, because then I could just make notes on it. And because if it's something that I haven't pre-considered, if I don't already have it, wow, this is really far out. If it's not something that I already have an idea about, then I can just kind of ad lib, make a note on it, and then write it in officially later. So that way it stays canon and I don't cross up whatever I invented there in the moment. But I have done homebrew, and actually, or rather, modules as written. And actually, one thing that I do like to do, oftentimes, and I kind of mentioned this, is I will, like, if I need to buy myself some more time, in order to write homebrew stuff, but I'm in the middle of a campaign, a lot of times I will use rules as written or modules as they're written, like, and I will just kind of skim through them, get the general idea, and then I will put them into sort of my world in slightly modified states and just kind of fold it all in there. So that way it's kind of half as written, half homebrew. Hey, Kickstand, how's it going? So I've done that approach to things in the past. But even that it doesn't end, like if I'm taking that approach to it, it doesn't always serve the purpose of buying me time for homebrew, because then I have to take the time to read the module and it still ends up being work. It's just a different kind of work. So you know how it goes. Let's see here. Alright, Can I move slightly away from my mouth? I can try. Yeah, I can do that. It's like I say, I have to like recalibrate everything now that my now that my mic is being all kinds of goofy. Sorry things aren't going super great for you, Kickstand. Hopefully things will pick up for you. Certainly know how it goes though. Life tends to have ups and downs, doesn't it? All right, let's see here. I feel like I'm I'm probing. It looks like I'm probing some sort of like gumball for minerals. Not exactly the place you want to be looking for heavy metals. I don't think that's Kickstand. I think you'd be surprised. Things can certainly pick up. They can surprise you. That's for sure. I think it can be tough to see that sometimes, depending on where you're at in life. And I've certainly been there before. But life will surprise you. Just try and stay receptive to things that can hopefully improve situations for you. Let's see here. Gotta find all them peaks here. There we go. We got a nice twofer there. Ooh, there we go. Hell yeah, another twofer. This thing is all over it for us. Come on. There we go. I mean it too, Kickstand. Like, you'd be surprised at what life can do to surprise you. Like, the trick is to be the trick is to be receptive to opportunities as they present themselves. It might seem like there's not going to be anything, but stuff happens. And if you're attentive to it and ready for it, you can take advantage of those things. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on in your life, Kickstand. Hopefully it goes better, but I have been in some very low places in my life before. I'm not afraid to admit that I have been in places where I considered suicide. And here I am sitting here today, and I'm very happy that I never did. So I guess that's kind of my point of encouragement, is it sucks sometimes when you're going through really tough stuff in life. But I mean, life will certainly never get better if you don't give it the chance to. But if you at least give it the chance, life will present potential ups if you're prepared to accept them and work through them. But then again, that is only my perspective on it. So, you know, take that as you will. But that's what my thoughts on it are. Oh, there it is. Come here. Where are you? There you go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We have depleted the grape flavored gumdrop of all minerals. All right. There we go. I mean, that I can't relate to. Which I suppose is kind of a fortunate thing for me in my life. I can't relate to that. But you know, I mean, I don't know. I stand by what I say. If you stay receptive and keep, you know, try and keep your mind open for whatever opportunities may present themselves, you may be surprised at the ways in which life will present you new opportunities.
Away. I have found something.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Whatever it is. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. I don't know. Let's take Zaid and his cool new red armor, and I don't know, Jacob, just because I think it's funny how opposite they are. Let's do that. Why not? I haven't used either of them in a minute. Also, it doesn't matter because we're going to be in the Firewalker, so so who cares? Let's see here. All right.
Systems online. Adverse geothermal activity has rendered pad functional.
What am I doing? You mean in the game here? We're working on. I'm just doing my usual of going through everything that's not the main story mission, so that way we can experience everything the game has to offer obsessively before then committing to the actual story missions. This is that's my how I've always played every video game ever. I'm obsessive and insist upon seeing everything. So right now we are mining, but like not mining. Come on. Can we jump? Can we? Oh. Come on. Let's get here.
Resources detected.
Is there? Did I already go up there? Oh. Get up there. Okay, it looks like there isn't anything to see up here. Just wanted to make sure. Sure. Motivation. Also debating if you should make universe. Put your horror games. Video games. Well, I mean, I would say go for it because that sounds like a cool project. It sounds like something you're interested in. And also something to keep in mind, and I say this a lot, is motivation and inspiration don't beget action. It's action that begets inspiration and motivation. Like once you get started on a project, it's much easier to continue on that project and expand ideas. If you sit there, if you sit around and wait for the exact right perfect time and perfect headspace always to create stuff, then you might never end up doing it. So my recommendation is just go for it. Just start doing it, because once you get yourself kind of in that mindset and kind of get that momentum going, it'll be a lot easier to get yourself in a place where you'll into a place where you'll want to keep on working on it and keep making more stuff. So I say go for it. I say go for it every single time. Like, make yourself go for it. Sometimes that's what you have to do. Sometimes you really do have to make yourself go for it. Yeah, I think you should do it. I think you should absolutely do it. Let's see. Okay, no, there's nothing up there. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. I mean, like I say, I don't know what's going on in your personal life. I don't know, I don't have any sort of context about, like, where your headspace at and stuff like that. But I can tell you I've been in a lot of dark places before in my life. And what has largely kept me going through all of it is a willingness to just try. You don't even have to believe in yourself most of the time. As long as you're willing to try, whatever it is, try getting through whatever tough thing it is, try whatever new project you're working on, whatever it is, just give yourself the credit to at least try, and you'll probably surprise yourself on the stuff that you can get through, the stuff that you can accomplish in life in general. That's the biggest thing, is you just have to keep trying. Like, that's what life is. It's trying and struggling. Some of us will end up struggling more than each other than others, but the best you can do is just try. And so that's what I recommend every single time, is don't give up on yourself, just try and let yourself be surprised at what you can accomplish. And that's the most like slimmed down version of whatever advice I can offer to anyone is. But I gotta read Dr. Casey's log here. We have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. The unpredictable terrain will make retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. Ooh boy, I like extreme hazards. That's what we got. What on earth? Oh my God. Jake, are you okay? Buddy, you were in the door. I mean, like, in the door, man. Good Lord. Yeah, do it. You should absolutely do it, Kickstand, 100%. And I'm happy to help in any way that I can, whatever small way that is. So, but yeah, go for it. Go do it. Go make something awesome. Is this the one we just, like, that's where we just were. Okay. There we go. Achoo. So we want to go in here. Jacob, don't get caught in any more doors, okay? I'm going to need you.
This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins.
Roadmap leading to your mom. Alright, let's see here. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Oh, get it. There you go. And then ba-boom. No, get it. What? I'm like too fast for it. I can't keep up. Too fast for the computer. That's how good I am. Get on my level. It's over here. Ooh. See, look at this. Even when I'm not mining, I'm mining. This is great. It's great. It's great. Ah, boy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not even close to quitting time. We got all kinds of time to keep gaming here. Dr. Casey's log number 2. This hellish planet is a star map that points to a Prothean site of major significance. Dr. Oloy and I have mere hours to retrieve all we can before the conditions become too dangerous to continue. We learn too late that the local volcanic instability is magnified by our power grid. Oops. If we only had more time to study this, I'm sure the key to unlocking everything is here. Everything! Damn this planet! Wow, we're going like full-blown 80s mad scientist, aren't we? My God, I'm so hungry right now. It's not related to anything that's happening on screen. It's just kind of a random thought that floated through my head. I've been daydreaming about what meal I want to have tonight to kick off the weekend. Oh wait, I already did that. Alright, I guess we're leaving now. Oops, I guess we're not going that way. Alright, fine, we'll go this way. It's fine, it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, calm down, building. I'm leaving. Don't have to get so just uptight about it. So obnoxious. Bossy building. Sheesh. Oh, wait. Look at that. Free stuff. Ah, man. Stupid buildings and their insistence upon blowing up when I'm in them. How many buildings, like realistically, how many buildings end up blowing up or falling apart while Shepard is in them? Like, whenever Shepard is around, it seems like that probably sends insurance values through the roof. Oh, there you go, there you go. That's okay. That's clever. That's clever, Petrosa. I like that one. I like that one. That's like, that is one of my favorite like joke flirting lines. Is like, you're making me hungry because you're a snack. I always like that one. I think that one's just like delightfully goofy. Oops, no, come on. We can get this. It doesn't matter if the planet's falling apart. We can grab this. Whee! I just love the concept of calling a person a snack. I don't know why. That just amuses me to no end. Alright, come on. Come on. We gonna make it. Wow, Jesus. Can't even see anything. I'm gonna have a seizure with all this shaking. Calm down, game. Oh, it didn't even let me, like, play the glory. There you go. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one. Can't have a day at the cinema because they won't let me take in snacks. I like that. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, man. Alright. Man, we are doing so many missions today.
Commander, you've received a new message.
Oh, God. Why does everyone want to talk to me? Why is everyone so obsessed with me? Security breach. Oh, no. That was a close one. That was a close one on Karumto, Shepard. A disturbing fact has come to light in analyzing the channel you use to transmit your findings. Unauthorized transmissions have been sent from the MSV Rosalie to an unknown destination. It's assumed that this is how the Geth are tracking Dr. Casey and Dr. Oloy. The data you retrieve gives us a definite location on Dr. Casey's Prothean site. The doctor was certain that the site held a Prothean revelation of enormous significance. It is recommended you head there as soon as possible to counter any Geth retrieval missions already in play. Cool. I can't blame him. Heyo. Oh, goodness. Alright, alright, well, we did that. Did that. Alright, what's... Oh my gosh! I didn't even see you there. I didn't even see you hiding in there, you camo planet. Look at you. Alright, hold on, it's rich. I gotta steal its wealth, because it's rich. This rich planet's gonna make me rich, tell you what. Boom. Right, just probing space. I probe everything. Nothing is safe from my probes. Shepard has become the alien abductor, probing everything in sight. That's Shepard's true story arc. Oh, I got you as a camo joke. Okay, that one went right over my head. I didn't gather it. I missed it. I feel ashamed. It's extra funny though, cause I like am extra not able to see camo when we're talking like forest green camos and stuff because I'm red green colorblind, so I can't really they don't even look like green camo to me. Yeah, I'm moderately red green colorblind, so reds and greens tend to look pretty brownish to me. Like really bright shades of green. I can still see. Same with bright shades of red. So it's like those bars there. Yeah, my favorite zip-up hoodie. Yeah, that was that apparently is a deep forest green and not gray like I always thought it was. Yeah, but it's like, you know, like the bars for the Element Zero Iridium, all that stuff down in the lower right, like that's obviously green to me. So like really bright neon versions of them are still pretty obvious, but when you get to the shades that are more earth tone-esque versions of those colors, they get very brown and muddy and hard for me to see. So like this thing right here looks pretty gray to me actually. I'm guessing it's actually red given the motif. Some games do have colorblind modes and they help. Like the colorblind, oh it's orange, okay, yeah, it looks pretty gray to me, just that one. And it's weird that it doesn't always seem to be consistencies. It's very dependent on the shade. But yeah, some games will have colorblind modes, and they can be helpful. Like I've noticed for anytime I'm playing any Call of Duty game, because they go so earth tone brown on everything in those games, turning on the colorblind mode is really helpful there. Because what the colorblind mode usually does is it'll make what it's most helpful for the reds. Because it'll make reds much more magenta. So it's like they look kind of funny even to my eyes because I'm used to seeing red explosions as kind of that brown. But it makes them stand out a lot more, so it makes it much easier for me to visually track things in some games. I'm not nearly bad enough for that to be like, you know, like obviously it doesn't inhibit my ability to drive or anything like that, seeing red and green lights and stuff like that. But they make some, they do make glasses that are like the colorblind glasses, but the sort of like the reactions that people have where they're like, whoa, I can see everything, are kind of obviously pretty played up for the sake of commercials. In reality, all they do is they kind of they just tint everything slightly different so that some colors will stand out a bit more. It doesn't actually like help you see colors, and so for the money, it's just not worth it to me. Like I don't struggle to the point that I feel like it'd be worth spending money on, honestly, because it's just like, I mean, as with the story of my sweatshirt, which is how I found out that I am colorblind. I made it, you know, that happened when I was like 25. I made it 25 years in life so successfully that I didn't even really realize I was colorblind. You know, just thought that some colors looked different to me, you know, and like never really realizing that's what it was. So it's like, you know, I'm kind of like at a point where it's like I don't know that it's actually worth money when I'm so used to it, and life just doesn't really feel like it's lacking to me. Like, because they, like I say, it's not like they fundamentally suddenly like fix your eyes and make you able to see those colors. It just like makes them more vibrant, but it throws off the color palettes of most other things, so that way you can get the contrast between the colors better. So it's like, it's not like suddenly artwork would be more beautiful for me or anything like that, you know. It wouldn't have that effect. So it's just kind of like, you know, why would I spend the money when it just kind of changes the ways in which my color vision is limited? It doesn't actually improve it, it just makes it different in a more favorable way, I guess is maybe a way to describe it. So I don't know. Because the other thing about it too is sometimes depending on the brand, I can actually get that same effect just by buying like cheap UV sunglasses at the grocery store at Walmart or whatever. Like you can buy cheap sunglasses, and depending on the shades and the type of UV protection like film that they put on the sunglasses, it'll actually make different colors more vibrant. Yeah, it's like that's really what it is. That's all they are. Yeah, that's 100%. I mean, really, the glasses industry in general is like that. Because I wear my contacts for the most part, but glasses are like that. Like pretty much every glasses making company, at least in America, pretty much any glass making company is owned by one big overhead company that just makes up prices for the sake of artificial competition. And so it's like Oakley's are owned, like the people that make Oakley's make the same glasses as those cheap, like, you know, $5 ones you can find at a gas station. And they just ram up the price on Oakley's for the sake of the name brand so that they can make money, and people who have money that they don't know what to do with can do it for a flex. So that's what it is. I know I'm only American. That's why I'm explaining how it works in America. That's why I'm explaining it. Because I figured not everyone understands inherently that the glasses system is fucked around here. And so it's like, that's pretty much what all glasses around here are. It's just like pieces of plastic or glass in a frame, and they just kind of make up the price for it. And so for something like colorblind glasses, they can market it as being some sort of amazing life changer for people, and people will fall for it and buy them. And it's like, in reality, they don't, for like, at least like for the overwhelming majority of us, it doesn't really actually fundamentally change our way of life. So it's kind of like just a lot of money spent. Don't do anything funny until you get back. No promises. No promises. There we go. Port. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Alright, let's go back. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Got that one. Let's see, our Firewalker is up that way. We'll get there. Alright. I'm gonna stick to the new thing where it's just like, I've got one load of probes, and if I run out of them and have to leave, you know, like can't use any more, then that's the end of it. That's all. I won't go back just for the sake of probing the same planets over and over again. Ba-boom. Oh, hey, look, there's only one planet. We might be in luck anyway, though. Shale.
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh, good. We got an anomaly. That's fun. Is this thing like moving on me? Jeez, oh Pete's. There we go.
I have found something.
All right. We'll just go ahead and land. That's another compromise. When there's something there, we'll just like go ahead and land on it, rather than sitting there and probing around it first. All right, I'm gonna take I want to take Tally. I want to take Tally and Grunt. I want to take them. We're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix the squads up a little bit here. All right, let's do this. Oh, it's all jungly. Ew, lizard dogs. Slimy frog dogs. All right, what do we got here?
Detecting a single Quarian life sign in your location. Judging
Quarian,
by
oh.
erratic readings, Quarian is badly injured. I'm also detecting multiple native life signs near your landing site.
Okay, let's hear. Commence pilot's record. We managed to escape the Geth's notice thanks to some clever work in silencing Syniad's engines. The strain on the old ship was too much. The best we can hope for is to find a friendly spot somewhere in the shell system. Our reports show that it isn't extremely likely. We were nervous scouting this close to the Perseus Veil, and we were right to be. At this point, I'm afraid we might never see the fleet again. Oh no! With everything the Syniad has been through, it seems like an ignoble end. Shame. Hey, Spesh, how's it going? Let's see here. The landing was rough, but we managed to salvage from the wreckage the things we'd need to survive. Unfortunately, Lieutenant Commander Gorlat didn't make it, leaving me the senior officer in charge. Time for me to go on a power trip. We've scouted the landscape and found the planet to be extremely hostile. We don't dare remove our environment suits here. We're all hoping to be rescued before there's any danger of exposure. So going with me, I am very sore and tired today, but I also have the day off from work, so it's breaking even, and I'm having an okay day. Having a pretty okay day. I don't really have any responsibilities I have to get done with the rest of the day, so it's like it's hard to really be upset when that's the situation. You know what I mean? Like, it might not be a record-breaking day in terms of exciting or fun things happening to me, but I ain't gonna sit here and be upset about a day when I can just sort of chill out and do what I feel like doing all day long. Punny title. I've been doing my best. I appreciate that you noticed. I've been doing my best to try and, like, I've decided that I'm gonna try and see if I can make that my thing, to whatever game I'm playing have the titles be puns based on the title of the game. It's a really stupid thing, and it's probably going to get harder and harder the longer the game is, but god damn it, I've already committed, and I kind of want to see if I can keep it up. Really test my my pun chops here and see if I can keep it going. I don't know who or what is taking them, but we've now lost more than half the crew who survived the crash. We hoped to build a camp here to survive until the Idina found our beacon, but something is hunting us. I have to keep the crew together the best I can. We will send out a search party when the day comes. I will find my crew, and we will do whatever it takes to return to the Idina. This is actually kind of I forgot that this was the mission we would be facing by landing on this planet, and kind of is fortunate that I just randomly chose Tally. It seems appropriate since it's Alcorian. Of course, maybe that's just going to cause problems because I'm just going to get all emotional about it. She's like, oh, those are my people, and, like, we're already all dying for reasons. Tally, maybe, I don't, I'm sorry. Oh, God, there's just, oh, God, you're still alive. Oh, do we help, or do we just, like, put him down? Just, like, you know, we could just, like, get it done. No, we'll help.
Life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle extraction.
Okay. What are you, like, not able to talk or something? Oh, Jesus. Oh, we've got a time limit. Uh-oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Whee! Boy. Boom!
Go get them.
I always think it's really funny that Tally treats her drone like a little, like, pet dog or something. Ow! I think that they're both hiding behind those little rocks. I think I can cover. Makes no sense. These are just barren. Don't have ranged weapons. Can't hurt us. Wow, come on. Ah, no, don't hurt the Quarian. they're waiting for me to board it. Okay. Thought it was just gonna like end the mission for us there. I like the fact that we're about to have just like a standoff with virtually like a lizard dog. Awesome. The dog's like, wow, that was just as insulting. All right, well, that was kind of emotionally empty. Not really a whole lot going on there.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ah, why does everyone want to talk to me? He's in Malvasidina. Please accept my sincere appreciation for your efforts in locating the wreckage of the Cineid. The ship has a storied history with both migrant fleet and Cerberus, and we are pleased to know that her wreckage can be salvaged by my people. In finding and stabilizing Lieutenant Forzan, you have returned to the flotilla one of her newest and most honored heroes. Your efforts in furthering the Quarian search for a new homeworld will be remembered. Great. Did it. Hooray. Savagery. Absolute animalistic display. Alright, that was eventful. Moving on. Pamyat. Pamyat. Inner system. Okay. Anything to probe? Anything worth probing here? Are you with probe? It's Rich. We gonna probe it. We gonna probe it.
Probe launched.
I'm gonna probe you, 'cause I'm the intern. It's that's from Scrubs. That was when JD had a fantasy about being a wrestler. I'm gonna probe you, 'cause I'm the intern. God, that's such a goofy show. It's weird to me to think about how old that show is nowadays. Like it's an uncomfortable. It's one of the uncomfortable ones because it's like one of those shows where like it's always been one of my favorite shows. So in my head, it always kind of like keeps up, you know, and is always kind of like, oh, it only ended a little while ago. It's not that old. And then like I actually watched the show, and it's like, you know, like the most recent season, like I feel like the last season of it was, I think I was still in high school. I think that was before I went to college. It was like 2008 or 2009, I think, when they did that spin-off season. Because I remember, like, it would have to be thinking about the fact that there were 9 seasons total, and I think that's the number. It was 9 seasons. And I remember I liked the show, and it was one of my favorite shows. And it was one of the reasons it was always one of my favorite shows. It was because it was one of the shows that, as a kid, my parents liked watching, that I was allowed to watch too. Because there's nothing too graphically adult about the show. Like, it's just kind of goofy, silly humor. And while it covers sort of like adult emotions, it does it in a way that isn't inappropriate for younger audiences too. So like that was one of the things I really loved about it, was I could actually watch it with my family. You know, like it was one of the shows that I didn't have to like go to bed or go into the other room and do something else for them to watch. Because I was also back in the days when cable was really the only way to watch TV. Like you waited for it to be on. You had the TV guide booklet that had like the little magazine that would show you when all the shows were going to be on, and you could rely on that. And that was the way life was back then. And so Scrubs was just always an important part of that life experience for me. Enter the orbit. I know. Well, it's like, it's kind of weird, Spesh. I feel ya. It's weird to like have to acknowledge that some of the things that were ubiquitous to me are now old enough that younger audiences like won't recognize it. Like I get a lot of that from my nephews, because I've got 2 nephews that are both like preteen aged. You know, they're both like, well, I think one of them's a teenager now. I think one of them finally turned 13, and I think that makes the other one 11 or 12 depending on the time of the year. I'm a bad uncle. I don't really remember their birthdays super well. I know one of them's spring, one of them's fall, and I know the relative ages. call it good enough, and then everyone else tells me what I need to be somewhere for a birthday. But yeah, like I get that a lot with them because they'll talk about, you know, like I'll mention something and they'll have like no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, ah, jeez, like that was ubiquitous to my childhood, but not everyone's childhood. You know, like I'm old enough now, and like I'll talk about things that I liked when I was their age, and they'll be like, oh, that's really old. And it's like, oh, God, it hurts. It hurts. Or to hear them talk about Pokemon, and like the only Pokemon they've ever known were like the most recent generations, you know, of all the Pokemon. So like when I talk about the really old ones, they're like super confused about why there would be so few Pokemon, you know, in a game or something like that. Punch him in the face. I feel like that might be put a bit of a damper on family gatherings, though I definitely have felt the urge. Sometimes we all just kind of get that urge. Let's see here. I'm running out of probes. If only these planets weren't so rich, I wouldn't have to do so much damage to their ecosystems. Boom. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, it's weird. It's like, and like, it's definitely a weird thing for me to acknowledge the fact that I'm turning 30 soon. You know, like that's a weird one. Like that for the longest time felt so far away. Like basically until this year, that felt far away, and now it's like, boom, here we are, and it's like I'm facing it. It's like, oh, geez, my 20s are like done. I'm done with that, all done, and it doesn't really bother me because I don't feel like I've missed out on anything important. I'm out of probes. Like I don't feel like I've missed out on anything important that I can't, or at least I haven't missed anything important that I can't still do in my 30s. Like there's nothing that I want to accomplish that required me being younger than 30. So it's like it doesn't bother me too much, but it's a weird concept. It's a weird concept. Tell them to watch Berserk. There we go. Mass Effect is nearly Mass Effect is huge. I should go back here and just refuel here really quickly. And I should also make sure I have at least one probe in case I need it for the planet. I don't know if it's going to be one that's like already there to land on, or be able to, or if I have to probe it. Yeah, I've been downloading. I'll bet 96 gigs is not small. Well, and it's because you said you got the legendary the legendary collection, and so it's installing all three of them too. Like that's part of it. It's installing all three of them. It just puts them all in one big package. So that'll be a big part of it as well. But yeah, no, like that's one of the reasons too why, even though I live alone in my apartment, I pay for pretty much the fastest internet that's available in my complex. Because even though on a day-to-day basis it's far more than I need, those times when I'm downloading and installing games, it is 100% worth it to have the faster speed. It's you know, and it's like that's how they get me. The problem is like it's super expensive around here, everywhere in America, because we've got like, again, two companies that kind of monopolize everything, and they cut deals with like local governments so that they're the only ones that get to use the lines and everything, and it's a load of bullshit, and I wish it would change, but you know, that's how it goes. Come on. Oh, it's poor. I don't want to waste my time on the poor. You said, while complaining about the lack of just generalized life services that exist around here. Corporate greed, I'm telling you. One of my favorite rants, one of my favorite soapboxes to stand on is how everything's a damn commercial so that some asshole somewhere can get richer than he already is. Like some asshole that can fly to space just can't stomach the concept of like letting there be enough soup kitchens to in cities, you know, that, and instead he's gotta fly off to freaking space, you know, or before that gotta shoot a car into space just to prove how much his dick swangs. It's like, god damn it, oh god, I should just stop now, otherwise I'll be upset about it all day. It's one of the quickest ways. It's one of the quickest ways to get my goat. It just bothers me because it's like there's nothing about it, but like all it is it's just pure greed. It's 100% pure greed. You know, and it's like it doesn't accomplish anything. It doesn't get them, you know, it doesn't earn them a better spot in heaven. Depending on who you ask, it earns them a worse spot. You know, it doesn't. All it does is it gets it so that they can prove that they're, you know, in their mind better than us for our measly mortal lives, and then we all end up in the dirt as worm food. So it's like, what did it really serve? I hate it. I hate it. Makes me so mad. Let's see. Do I feel humanity would benefit more from galactic expansion or population control? I think humanity should probably learn population control before we go on to galactic expansion. Because if we just keep running into the same roadblocks again and again, then, you know, eventually we run out of galaxy, and then it's like, okay, well then do we go universal? And if we run out of universe, then that's what it is. Yeah, I think humanity should get its shit in order on Earth before we worry too much about expansion. But, you know, if things are gonna progress as they're gonna progress. There's always gonna be people that you know, like the fact is there's always gonna be greedy people that are ready to take advantage of everyone else's generosity. There are always going to be people who, you know, have for some reason, whether it's religion, whether it's personal glory or whatever, they're going to want to do the whole 18 kids and counting, or 72 kids and counting, or however many that family is up to now. Like, there's always going to be those types of people. But generally speaking, I think humanity, and I actually do have a bit of optimism that I think humanity is kind of starting to get the picture about, like, resource usage versus population size and all that kind of stuff. I think we're kind of starting to get the picture, at least younger generations are, and like I think it's a matter of time before we kind of get a more sustainable system. But it's just what I think it is. I think we need to be better at recognizing what is going to be sustainable wherever we live, whether it's Earth or another planet, because it's going to be different. You know, if we do expand out there, like if we set up on Mars, Mars is going to have very different requirements in terms of how many people it can handle based on what's available, and you know, so we just need to get better at foreseeing the consequences of overusing this, that, or the other resource in general. So I think, and I think population control is part of it. I think it's just recognizing, like, how many of us can this planet feasibly sustain. So don't we all come here for my expansive wisdom? It's a generous way of putting it. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'd call that. It's more so just a willingness to riff about shit and consider multiple perspectives. But then again, I suppose maybe some people would say that is wisdom. But I don't know. I'll let you guys determine that. I'll let you guys judge how wise I am. I feel like I'm a little too close to the subject to make determinations on my own wisdom. I think I definitionally have too much bias. All right, Copus, what do you got? And we have one probe left, so that we can bada bing, bada boom, land ourselves here. Prothean artifacts detected on planet surface. Hell yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. What time is it? Oh yeah, we got time. We got time, baby. Let's do this. Let's do this. Who are we gonna take? I don't know. Let's take. Who haven't we used? We haven't used Morden and Miranda. Can you modestly say that you're good at something? I think that's a tough one. I think in maybe most basic terms it would be an oxymoron, but I think someone can be humble while acknowledging their own skills. I think that's possible. I think really what it is like I think humility is more about recognizing that your skills don't make you inherently more valuable than anyone else. And I think it's also recognizing that your skills in one thing don't make you better than someone at everything. So I think the concept of humility and the concept of being good at things in life are both complex enough that there is room for an overlap. But I see what you mean, though, with like the definitions. It is kind of an oxymoron. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so power source is gonna be up here. Yeah, I'm humble as fuck. Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Reduced.
That's like, that's the type of thing where obviously someone who's trying to act like they're humble doesn't get it. But it's like, yeah, no, I think some people, I think I've met plenty of people who do have skills and are willing to acknowledge their skills without being arrogant about it, right? I think that's possible. I think it's just, and you know, it kind of goes along with that whole concept of wisdom, where it's like, I think, yeah, I just think, sorry, I'm trying to like focus on making sure I don't get myself killed here. Yeah, I think it's all about how you approach that recognition of your own skills. If you recognize your skills and treat that as a reason to fundamentally consider yourself better than another person just because, then I think you're a prick. But I think if you recognize your skills and use those skills in a way that benefits as many people as possible, as well as avoiding letting your skill in that area, you know, prevent you from recognizing that other people might be better at other things. I think as long as you can approach it with that attitude, then you can still be considered humble. Oh, imposter syndrome. Now, if you want to talk about imposter syndrome, I can talk about that all day long and my continual, habitual struggles with that one. I am always struggling with that. You know, like I see it all the time in myself with my... Come on, just get up there, you worthless machine. How am I supposed to get up there? Guess I'm supposed to get up there from over here, maybe? Seems like this is kind of trying to set me up here. Nope, not quite that way. But yeah, no, when I first entered grad school, I had a hard time with imposter syndrome. I was convinced that I didn't belong and everyone thought I was a joke, and that it was a mistake that I made it into the program I was in. As you know, within the kickboxing world, it's a constant struggle of mine. When I see the other people I train with, I am consistently thinking to I'm constantly down on myself about whether or not my skills are good enough to be, you know, training with them and competing with them and all that kind of stuff. That's definitely a struggle, and I think the trick is just to, honestly, I think part of it is practice. Like letting yourself, just practicing letting yourself acknowledge when you do something good. Not necessarily practice saying like, oh, I'm so good at what I do, but rather practice at recognizing when you do something well. So like, you know, to stick with the kickboxing example, right, I've gotten better at recognizing if I'm sparring with someone, I've gotten better at just letting myself think like, yeah, okay, I got a good hit. I tagged my opponent that time. That was a good hit, as opposed to saying like, oh, he must have let me get that hit. You know, as opposed to saying that, I just sort of practiced saying like, no, that was a good kick. I did well on that one. You know, not necessarily making myself say like, oh, I won that fight, that theoretical fake fight, but just like, you know, recognizing when I've done something well. And I think that's kind of, for me, been the most successful approach at managing that. But boy, I feel you on that one. That is a constant struggle for me. Ew, 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 go away, go away. There's a cockroach. It's gross. Sorry. I saw the opportunity for a bad joke and I had to take it. This site is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. Tell you what, I can talk to you about barely managing to erect. Whew. Yeah, we were on the same page on that one. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Oloy for whatever help he can provide. Okay, whatever. Element 0. Ew, 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 go away, go away, go away. You know what it actually looks like, those little red cockroachy things? They look like some of the grubs from like Lion King when they're like eating them. An erect cockroach, good God. Good God. That would be, if a cockroach is big enough for me to be able to determine that too. Look at, they're clearly cockroaches. Completely invulnerable. No, they look like the type of grubs that are like in Disney movies, like in Lion King, when they're like, you know, singing a song and eating bugs. Like, that's what they look like to me. I'm gonna show this.
Dr. Aloy
Okay.
must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship.
Is that it?
Be
Oh, okay.
responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy forever.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did he kill him? No, he didn't kill him. He just cut out his tongue. It's fine. It's no big deal. I've always thought that would be an even worse punishment than you think about. Like, I feel like that would almost be a death sentence in most situations, cutting out someone's tongue. Because, like, how do you swallow? Like, how do you eat without a tongue?
I can't keep them out.
Like, not even just in terms of enjoying it,
No choice but to
but it's like, you know, how do you physically swallow? You use your tongue for that. So with no tongue, what do you do? I need to get to the bottom of this. I gotta find someone who doesn't have a tongue. And find out. Oh, wait, there it is. Boom. Oh my god. Is this gonna turn into like a... Oh, is that Dr. Aloy? I wonder if this is gonna turn into like a Space Odyssey situation with an obelisk. 2001. Most disappointing year. We had no Space Odyssey. Disappointing. Dr. Casey, Dr. Casey would never understand the deal I made with the collectors. Uh-oh. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remain safe. The damned collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. Can only hope you remained innocent for any of this ugly business. It was all for you, Dr. Robert Aloy. Ah, they got him with the Saren thing, the Saren defense there. Have I seen the Solasta game? I don't think I have. That's not ringing any bells. Or if I have, I'm not remembering. Oh, okay. It's just done. Okay, that was weird. That was abrupt. That was very abrupt. Whatever, I guess. Strange. Do I have a new message?
Commander, you've received a new message
Yeah,
at
I
your
thought
private
so.
terminal.
Yeah, I'm not. It's Solasta. It's not ringing any bells. That doesn't mean I haven't seen it. I do forget things from time to time. It's a CRPG like BG3, but more strict to the 5e rule set. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. I'll have to check it out at some point in time. I'll have to check that out. Gosh, it's almost ringing bells though. Maybe I have looked at that before. Xbox Game Pass. It's been a while since I booted up my Xbox. Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. That's your Project Firewalker. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Casey had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. Are we doing that whole like humanity thing? That includes PC games as well. Oh, that's true. I guess Microsoft, I don't pay much attention to it in general because I spend so much time. Like if I'm console gaming, I'm pretty much always on my Switch, sometimes on my PS4. So I forget to keep track of like how Microsoft is handling Xbox things. But that's true. They've kind of merged Xbox gaming passes with like PC. Like you can play cross-platform for a lot of games and stuff these days, can't you? Like, they really are doing a pretty good job of making them kind of one and the same. I guess that's true. I wasn't really thinking about that. So the future is now. The future is now. Xbox and computer are like joining up. What am I missing for these things? Like why can't I upgrade these? One more heavy pistol damage upgrade. Okay, so I'm looking for just other damage upgrades and stuff. I probably need to go to like the cities and buy some of those things. Is what I'm betting I'm missing for a lot of these upgrades. Because you find a whole lot of them out and about, but there are Citadel and Ilium stores that I have not visited at all yet. That probably will make a difference. That armor upgrades. I don't think any prototypes are gonna be there now. All right. Let's see here. I think. All right. Looking at the time, I don't have to be super tight with time, so I'm gonna play a little bit more. I think I'm gonna do maybe one more side mission before calling it a day. Because I'm having fun. I like this game. This game's so cool. This game's so great. It's like the best game in the world. Enter the system. Wait, first off, just so I don't forget about it when I get there. Buy the fuel, and then buy the probes. I'll probe you, cause I'm the intern. Plot the master relay jump. Okay. So we can get the Firewalker one, but we want to avoid doing the Reaper IFF because we want to get all of these things done first. So I almost kind of want to do that one last so we can just like get that side quest, and as long as it doesn't branch out anymore, then we're already there to do the IFF. So I think we're gonna just like sneak on past that one, and maybe we'll just go disable a false signal or something. I mean, we could help Tally, but I feel like I remember Tally's is a bit more involved because there's a lot of like cutscenes and conversations. So I think I actually want to do this one. Cause you know I want to get Tally's loyalty. I want to get all their loyalty. That's gonna that part's not in question. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. But of course, the absolute first thing is we have to scan some planets. We gotta do it. Oh, let's see, this one's rich. Whoop, papoo. Oh, baboo. Probe away. Is that like an invitation there, Edie, or are you saying that it left? Boop, baboo.
Launching probe.
Let's see here. That sounds like consent. Yeah, that's the that's on the bonus content CD. It's on the that's the after hours bonus, the after hours DLC. What happens when the lights go down in the Normandy? I mean, if it's Edie though, that's kind of Joker's turf, isn't it? Was that Mass Effect 2 or 3 where they started adding that arc there, where Joker's hate for the AI turned into not hate for the AI? I feel like it was 3, because I feel like it was 3 where they really give Edie a body. I can't remember. A lot of times 2 and 3 kind of get muddled in my brain together. I forget things sometimes. Yeah, I don't remember explicitly. Well, I mean, we'll find out eventually. Oh, they got the anomalies. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, whatever, let's land. Let's do this. Maybe this will be the last thing we do. I don't know. See how long this takes. I don't know. Take maybe Morden. I feel like I haven't taken wait, no, we took Morden and what's-her-face, Miranda last time. So I guess it doesn't matter. Let's take Jack. Let's take Jack and Tally. Let's do that. We'll be the badass bitch squad. Hell yeah. Miranda can come too if we were allowed more slots. She qualifies. And Grunt. But that's okay. Alright. It's just me, or did that guy have a real badonkadonk? It was just the way his armor was shaped. Stop the javelin missiles.
Someone got their asses shot up out here.
Oh, we only got 5 minutes. Oh, you guys were pretty queued up and ready for me here, weren't you? No, you need a surgeon. Ha! Shepard, get in cover. What are you doing? What is hurting me? Why do I keep bouncing out of cover? It makes no sense. Hey, you. Die. Oh, God damn it. You made me look like a fool, Shepard. There's going to be such an epic moment of me being like, you die now. Oh, maybe there's people behind me. Maybe that's why I was getting shot. But then you just had to go and, like, not have your gun cocked and loaded and ready to go. Why you gotta hurt me like this? Well, this is a real easy one, isn't it? Boop, boop, and then boop, boop. Ba-boop, ba-boop. Ah! I literally walked right into that, so. Boom. Guys, we're doing a great job of killing everyone. We should be proud of ourselves. Oh, Shepard, why you do these things? Ow, almost had him. Come on, peek your head up. Come on, you asshole, peek your head out. Thank you. Dang it. Apparently I'm incapable of hitting moving targets. It's kind of embarrassing. Please don't tease me. Boom! That was a good shot. I'm proud of that one. Go. Go. Can I not get down? Oh, I gotta go around the stairs. Okay. Alright, alright. We'll do it your way, game. Using stairs. Silly. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. There's so many of you. Wait, what? How this is where I'm supposed to go? Where the hell do I go? Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm confused and lost. Maybe we go down? Oh, here we go. This is where we need to go. Alright, we'll bypass. Boom. Yes. Dang it. Boom. You ain't got a head no more. Oh, you fell down all like Star Wars like. Alright. I really wish they had made the hacking game where you just have to type nonsense on your keyboard as fast as you can. Like just to get like whatever random number of like keystrokes per second you need to get to for over a sustained amount of time to unlock it. And the reason I wish we did that is strictly so that way I could be like a movie hacker. I'm in.
Only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, it's decision time. Spaceport Industrial District. Apply kill switch to protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Target capital city. Apply kill switch here and save the city and hundreds of lives. With its industrial area destroyed, however, this colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. Oh god. Do we pull the switch on the train tracks or not? I think wait, hold on. Switch codes remain. That makes no sense. Why would there not be? Like that doesn't make any sense. But okay. For both engaged missiles. So wait. Oh shit. Which one? I'm picking which one to stop. Right. Apply apply kill switch here. I think I'm gonna save the residents. I'm gonna save the residents. Like yeah, it sucks to destroy the viability. But if we enjoy the citizens, then what's the benefit of the colony anyway, right? So I think that's the obvious one. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. It's been put in. I can't undo it. I can't undo it. I can't undo it. Oh god. Oh no, the factory. Well, that's that then, I suppose. End the mission. I guess we'll return to the Normandy. We did it? That was pretty quick. Alright.
No messages for you, Commander.
Ooh, unread messages. Oh wait, no new messages. I thought you said unread messages. Damn it, you misled me by speaking quickly while I was talking over you. How dare you? Alright. So many planets in this one. Alright, here's what I want to do. We'll still have to finish exploring this, obvi. But just for the sake of not spending all day here, I'm going to have us come over here and we'll do this side mission, and then we will start off the next video game stream by taking care of the things that we didn't take care of in that first one, is what we gonna do. So first things first here, I want to just make sure I finish this with one probe at least. Boom. So that way we can use the probe if we need to find the anomaly on the other planet. Because sometimes it makes you do an anomaly search, but sometimes it doesn't. Hardy ship fly just through a star. Oh, through stars, through black holes. The Normandy can fly through anything, like quite literally. It's just, it's ready to handle whatever crazy flight path the Joker comes up with for us. Faux show. Faux show. It's a ship to be admired. Come on now. Oh, where is it? There it is. Whew. Oh man, I apologize. I think the first thing I'm gonna do once we're done streaming for the day is I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna take a nap. Tom Hardy's been spending time in your area. Have you properly stalked him yet? I mean, what else would you do? That's fair. Tom Hardy's cool. I dig on Tom Hardy. Let's see here. That makes me think of the time. So when I was in grad school, the university I was at, they had an art museum, and that's where they filmed a couple of the scenes from the Ben Affleck, the first of the Ben Affleck Batman movies. I'm pretty sure that was the one, and so people were all excited because they would see Ben Affleck around campus. And apparently, actually, it was like it was like a cousin of a friend or something like that. But there was like 2 degrees of removal from me. Someone that it was someone that I had met before. Apparently told him off because they don't watch movies and they didn't know it was Ben Affleck, and they told him off for parking in staff parking, and making it difficult for the staff to get to their jobs. It was like in the cafeterias or something like that. It's a really funny story. Relatively minus personal driver. Was driving him around places. What? That's wild. That's wild. He's in the nearby fairground. That's wild. That's always fun. There's always something to me. Now that's a pun I can get behind. Sad flick. Hashtag sad flick. I like that. But there's always something kind of fascinating to me about celebrities just being like normal people. It's like, I recognized, yeah, see, this one we had to scan. It's a good thing I was thinking about the probes. But yeah, it's like, it's a weird thing to think about celebrities just kind of being normal people going about. Because, like, you know, you objectively recognize, like, yeah, they're humans and they like to do human things. But at the same time, you know, like, there's a lot of celebrities that get into that Hollywood mindset and they don't do things just, like, around town. You know, it's like all of their, like, oh, I'm a normal person and I go out to eat just like you. It's like, yeah, but you go out to places where it's like $18 for a glass of ice water. You know, it's like they end up kind of living life differently. So it's like really interesting to me when you have celebrities that do genuinely just live like normal people. You know, maybe in a bigger house, but otherwise they're just like, yeah, no, we'll go to the fairgrounds. Like, that sounds like a fun thing to do. I always think that's kind of just an interesting thing. Let's take Tally and, I don't know, Morden maybe? The 2 sciencey ones of the group? Why not? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, let's get this shit done. Whee! I miss being hurled out of the Normandy ruthlessly in the Mako. I do miss those days. The Mako was a ridiculous vehicle, but I did like the fact that the thing would just basically shot put us out of the Normandy would shot put us out of it, and just like fling us down planet side. That always amused me endlessly. I thought it was so hilarious. It would be so like unceremonious in their yeeting of us through the atmosphere. I'm pretty sure I just shot that guy in the dick. That feels bad. That was a low blow, if you will. Like literally. Also a dick move, literally. Boop. Boom. Different kind of headshot. That's true. The worst of the types of headshots that could possibly be done. Oh man.
Kill that one.
That was a very clinical way of saying that, Morden. I always like hearing like the recordings and data pads about us. Hey, are you okay down there? Just stay put. We'll come help you. Boop. Let's do this. If you're gonna be all shieldy about it. God damn it, Shepard. You and you're not cocking your gun. Drives me insane. Alright, get your freezy pop bullets out here. Boop. Hey, if it's bulletproof glass, I don't care if they can see me, right? Like, that don't matter. As long as it's bulletproof, which it seems to be. Like, I don't care if they can see me. I just care if they can hurt me. Woo! Tally, what were you doing down here in the middle of the thick of the fight? Oh, excuse me. Why would you do that? Why would you do this? Why have you done this? One of my favorite videos of all time. God damn, it cracks me up every time. Anything we're stealing? Aha! I knew there'd be something interesting happening in here. Stop hurting me and almost killing me, please. What am I getting stuck on? Go. Alright, so I can like almost guarantee this is where I'm supposed to go. But I guess we'll just commit to it rather than going back and back and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Go get ourselves some iridium. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I definitely need to probably take a nap once the stream is done. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling an entire week of very intense training. Finally catching up to me, as is pretty usual on a Friday and Saturday for me, truthfully. I'm not surprised by it, but I am tired.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Wanna bet? Douche? Oh no, a big giant mech. Big giant mech. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, no. What am I supposed to even do? Why did you not pull out the weapon when I told you to? Shepard? Shepard, I will end you. Pull out your stupid heavy weapon. Why are you not doing this? Thank you. Jesus. Pull out your stupid particle thing, you idiot. Alright, fine. I'll get in cover. Hey guys, help me kill this thing. Boop. One. Morden, now is not the time. Very intense napping. When I nap, I make it count. Like, I am about the intense napping. Especially when I'm camping. Boom. Look out. Whoa. Surprised that didn't just finish off Tally right there. Alright. Would you pull out your gun when I tell you to? Why are you doing this? Why are you glitching out and not pulling out the gun like I tell you? Fine. I guess we're doing this all entirely with particle beams. Shit. Hold on. Why are you being so dumb, Shepard? Pull out a different gun, would you? Shepard! Pull out your gun. Do it, Shepard. Shepard. I hate you so much. Guys, could you please help me? God damn it. I maintain that was not my fault. The game was glitching and would not. You saw it. You saw me clicking on it. That was not my fault. The game was freaking out and wouldn't let me change my weapons.
Simple enough.
Alright. Yeah, you guys go do that while I sit here and see. Alright, is it going to let me? Alright, we seem to be working. Working. Shepard deserves death. It's like my go-to line whenever a game kind of glitches out and, like, you know, situations like that result in the character dying. It's like, you deserve that. You deserve to die. You stupid game character. You deserve this. Guys, help me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's gonna be an intense nap. It's gonna happen. Well, I know exactly how it's gonna go down too, because I can look over to my left and I can see my kitty. She's already way ahead of me. She's fast asleep on the couch. So I'm totally gonna go over there and we're gonna snuggle up and I'm gonna put on just like some Olympics or something probably in the background just to have a little bit of background noise. It's a comfortable day. It's a really nice day outside, so the windows are open. And we're gonna both, me and the cat are both gonna catnap for a good, you know, probably a good half hour to an hour, and it's gonna be heavenly. It's gonna be good times. I'm getting excited about it now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting excited about that nap. I've turned into my mom, much to my chagrin. It took 30 years, but I have become my mother, and I am now in love with the concept of a nap. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna resist it. My mom's a pretty cool person. My mom's pretty badass in her own right. She survived breast cancer, so figure if I take after her, that's pretty okay. Come here. Where are you? Die. There we go. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So I know I'm gonna need to go in that door, but first, of course. Gonna steal everything that isn't nailed to the ground, and even then we're gonna at least try before we give up. That's gonna be to this one there and then to there. There we go. Yay, all that for less than 2,000 bucks. Great. Super duper. Is there, wait, hold up, is there a room on the other side? Is this a symmetrical area? It is. I gotta get over there. I gotta check it out. We got to explore properly if we're gonna eventually leave this place. Hey, are you okay? Bro, are you okay? Bro. Alright, well, I'll let you nap. Ooh, client agent incoming. An agent from the prospective client arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, which raised a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move Prothean artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the... Wait. Okay, it's like saying the same thing. Agent, that Prothean artifact is worth much more than we'd ever... There's like a same exact sentence in there. I got confused for a second. I was like, wait, hold up. Get out of the way. You weird salamander guy. Get out of the way. I'm not being racist. You're not weird because you're a salamander. You're just weird and also a salamander guy. I mean, anyone who talks to you knows that you're weird. Boom. Boom. There we go. Does it ever bother anyone else that, like, okay, Morden's a bad example because he's missing one of his, but does it ever bother anyone else that the little weird, like, fake pincer things on the top of the Solarians' heads are asymmetrical in the exact same way for all of them? Like, if they're going to be asymmetrical, then it seems to me like it would be almost like hair, where it's like everyone's grows a little differently. But they're all the same. All of theirs are all the same. It's weird. It's like they're all clones of each other. I don't get it. Is there a building that we're going to ever go in that we're not going to blow up, Shepard? Alright, well, we did it. Go us. And with that, I'm going to save, and I think I'm going to call it a stream. You can tell it's getting time for me to give myself a break and call it a day here as I start yawning live and fantasizing about a nap. That's how you know that I've reached the dregs of my energy tanks. But thank you to everyone who stopped by. I appreciate you guys being here. It makes it all kinds of fun. I love sitting here playing games and chit chatting with people. It's really fun. Like I always say, it always makes me think of back in the days of like daycare when one of us would bring our N64 to daycare and we'd all just like sit and hang out and watch one person play this, that, or the other game. You know, like watch one person, I guess it was the PlayStation, but watch one person play like Crash Bandicoot and take turns and stuff. Like, I don't know, it just gives me that reminiscence, and I really enjoy it. So I appreciate everyone who's here, and anyone watching the VOD. I appreciate you guys too. You know, however you choose to watch, I appreciate it. Coming up tomorrow, I'm planning on doing another stream of some sort. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Saturdays are always just like whatever, but I've got some time tomorrow, so I will probably be on streaming, unless I get like beat up way too bad at sparring, which usually doesn't happen. So everything should be fine. So I should be on to stream tomorrow, and then regardless of what we do tomorrow, next Monday we will be back to our schedule, streaming writing and Mass Effect. And yeah, that's what's coming up. We do have, you know, just trying to be better about self-plugs and self-advertising and stuff. I do have the Discord, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to find the link to that in my channel, and we'll get you verified and we'll get you participating in the Discord. It's small, but it's growing, and it's a fun place to chit-chat about the stream, chit-chat about D&D homebrew stuff. It's good times, good times. So we got that there. I don't know, whatever other stuff, like and subscribe, whatever I'm supposed to do to self-advertise or whatever. I'm really bad at it. I don't care. If you like it, watch. If you don't, then you don't have to watch. That's fine. But at any rate, thank you again for everyone who stopped by. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all are cool people. I like sitting here, spending time with you. And yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Be good to everyone else in the world. And we will see you next time. And now we get to do the awkward thing where I sit here and navigate over. And there's the end stream button. Okay, now it's end stream. Bye!